What's up, Dirt Nerds? I'm George, and it is Dirt 30. Let's see what we're going to be digging into today. What's up, everybody? So for today's video, just for something new, something I haven't done before, I'm running all of my cons. This is all of my concentrates from last year's pay dirts, from fans, from gifts, from purchases, all of it. This is all of my pay dirts. I'm going to run all of my cons. I've got my sluice set up, my little mini homemade sluice. I've got it set up for a double run so that I can catch everything. And I've already thrown a few scoops in just for the heck of it, just right off the top. So let me bring you around here. Let me flip you around. Let me show you what I found so far. All right, so here she is, the ultimate cheap homemade mini sluice. Everything you see here, I already had on site. Did not have to pay a dime for, except for this black tubing, which I have about 8 feet more left of to be able to do at least four more runs like this. So with that, you take your basic corrugated 3-inch pipe, slice it almost in half. You got to go a little bit smaller, and then it snaps right down into your basic plastic rain gutter. And then I took two a little over 3-foot sections, connected them together with a little fountain pump that I had sitting around, got for free. Got the wash basin for free, got the gutter for free. The only thing I had to pay for was that big piece of corrugated pipe that cost me like maybe $10 for the whole pipe, which I've already made 2 sections out of. So at that, this is my little homemade cleanup sluice. This is what I use for concentrating my cons when I get home after running the big sluice box. I'll bring it home and I'll run it through this sluice box, and I'll make it down to where it's just basically a pan full of material and go from there. So with that, like I said, I've already thrown a few shovels in here. If you can see all that white material, that is all silver. That nice big white lump right there, that is almost solid silver. There's only a few bits of dirt left in there. So I'll be snuffering that out, collecting that in for a different vial. Hopefully there's some gold in here too. Well, hopefully not, because if there's gold in here, that means I missed it on the first time, and well, that would not be cool. So, but I've set up 2 4-foot sections so that I can catch all my tailings, so I can catch all of it, so that just in case, because I know in here from last year's run, somewhere within one of these 2 buckets full of material, there was the 3 pounds of solid black sands that I believe it was from Black Sands Outlaws. And that was some of the chunkiest, thickest black material I have ever tried to pan. I mean, it was big black material. The gold was so small, so much smaller than the black material that it literally took me 3 days to pan through all of it, to pan through all 3 pounds to get the gold out. And I got it, I want to say it was about like 1.5 grams almost, something like that. You can go back into my videos and check out the Black Sands Outlaws video, and you'll see how much gold I recovered from that. A lot of it was fine gold through some thick black. So I doubled up my sluice, got my surfactant already in. Well, I doubled up on some dish soap just because I'm out of surfactant. I've been out for a while. I buy that stuff at, believe it or not, I buy that all of my surfactant, as it were, or my dish soap or Jet Dry, I get from my local Dollar Tree. My local Dollar Tree has everything. They are one of the coolest Dollar Trees ever. So, not an advertisement for the Dollar Tree, just a good place to shop when you're looking for cheap stuff to take care of whatever you need to take care of. But I actually find Jet Dry there, so hooray! All right, so I'm gonna get to scooping. Throw some stuff into the box here. And this is all everything like Randy's custom pay dirts, There's some leaves dropped over from the fall. That'll all wash right on out of here. Oh, there it goes. There's the leaf. You see it slowly pushing its way on out. Give it a little help here because I don't want that leaf in there. There we go. That's all the way out. So, not seeing much down here but your basic blondes, which is good because that's the bottom half. You can see as we go up here, it starts to get a little bit darker. And then a little bit darker, and then you see that big old waft of beautiful silver sitting up there. So, we'll collect that later. Hopefully there's, well, I want to say hopefully, but maybe we'll find some gold. We'll see what happens. I'll bring you back after I get a few more shovels in. This is going to take me a few days, so the rest of this video probably won't upload till later. It is, Tuesday now. So we'll see how we go. I'll bring you back. All right, so just for the heck of it, I'm going to bring you in here. I got a nice big old fat rock right in here. Let me show you how well this system works. There's a couple of big rocks in there, actually. There they go. Working them out. Oh, it's slowed down right there. Go ahead and give me a little kick. There it goes. And bloop, all the way out. Well, not too bad. That's about a good 1-inch rock, and it pushed that thing almost all the way out. It's been pushing most of them big rocks out without any problem, at least up to 1 inch. And it's still leaving me all my silvers, all my black, everything's still sitting up in the top here, so we're doing good. I'll bring you back in. We'll see what happens. So, it is now Wednesday afternoon. I've finished running all those cons through my concentrator here. Worked way better. I like this setup the way I got it going, with that top half being at a slightly higher angle. I'm using a pump with a little bit higher flow, so it gives me a little bit more pressure on that first half, and then the bottom half is a lower angle. So if anything does get over full with the black sands, or if anything gets past, I should be able to catch it. It's working beautifully. The top half is cleaning out quickly. I'm able to see, I did see a couple of specks. So I got my first half of the cons ran that I did last night, just rinsed off, put into a pan, set aside. I did a little wash back. There's a lot of crystalline silver in there, and I did see about, maybe 2 or 3 tiny little speckers in there. So I didn't catch it all. I figured those black sands would probably hold a little bit. That 3-pound bag I did, I tried. There was so much in there, and it was a lot of small stuff. So I was going to show you real quick how quickly I clean this system up. So let me flip you around. Be right back. All right, so that's not quite going to work. Kind of need both hands to do this procedure. Hopefully I'll be able to get it in camera, and you can see what I'm doing here. So first thing I'm going to do is you just basically cut the flow off from the sluice. I just pull the hose out and stick it back into the tub for a second, because I'll be using that to wash my troughs out. Then you take the top one out. Now the flow is all stopped. This thing is just straight black sand. I don't know if y'all can see in there. There's a little tiny bit of blondes on the edges, but the whole center of this is just loaded with all black sands. So I just take and tip it down into my pan like so. Grab my water flow, and starting from the top, just let it flow in. Just slightly raise the angle so that everything washes down. Give it a nice little rinse. Make sure I'm over the pan, because if anything washes out the sides like this, you want it to drop straight down into your pan. Alright, go ahead and put that back in the tub. Check your trough, make sure that there's nothing stuck in there. Good to go. Set that one aside. Grab the other trough, and then do the same thing. I'm going to tip it down into my pan, grab my flow, and then start washing it in. feed that in the mower. Check the tray. All cleaned out, good to go. Down to one massive pan of black sands. Get this all shut down here for you. Let me show you how much I got left. So, seeing as how I knew there was 3 pounds of black sand in there, and I know this is not 3 pounds in this pan, that lets me know that that setup was able to move some of those black sands and get them out the way. Thank goodness. There we go. Look. There we go. Little tiny bit of blondes, a couple of big rocks. That was probably from backwash on the when it goes down to the bottom tray. There's a dead drop right there of about a good 2 inches, and some of the bigger rock does accumulate back into that, so it doesn't get rid of all the big rocks when I use the double setup like that. But if I screened it all down first, which I didn't, I was running good, 1 inch plus rocks over this thing, and they were just rolling right on out, no problem. So there's a couple of them that hung up a little bit. Just give them a little tap, and away they go. But right there, that is all my cons. Now, the wife and I were just talking about what I'm going to do with all these cons that I've now created. These wonderful, massive pan of black sand. So, I got to figure out what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it. But I'm going to make a few bags of pay dirt. Some Dirt Nerd Super Tough. Because I'm going to be using these black sands concentrates. Don't think I'm going to pan this again. I'm going to leave this as it is. I'm going to dry it all out. I know there's gold in there. I did see a couple little specks that I'm going to break this up into a few bags, add some gold to it, and make some Dirt 30 dirt bags. We'll see what happens. There's not a promise yet. I am going to do this, but I'm going to need a little bit of time to put it together. I got to dry this all out, see what I got, and then figure out the logistics for everything. So this is not going to become a business. This is just something I wanted to do because everybody, not everybody. I've had a lot of people asking me for a Dirt 30 custom pay dirt. Well, now I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a few. It'll be a limited production. That's it. I'm not going to, I'm not trying to take away from good folks out there like Tom's Gold Dirt. He does a good job. He does great pay dirt, and I'm not trying to take away from him. So, but I do want to do at least a few, just for fun, because that's what I do. I do everything for fun. They will be for sale. I don't think I can quite give it away right now. I would love to, but can't always give everything away. I may do one giveaway one, and then sell the others kind of thing. But like I said, I still got to figure out all the logistics for all that, and we'll go from there. All right, everybody, let me wrap this up, put this away, and then we will see you in a moment. What's up, everybody? So it is now Friday. It took me a couple of days to get that all ran, and then I got that black sand concentrate all dried up. I do know that there is a few specks of gold in there. I did miss a couple, not much, but there's a few. I'm gonna go ahead and dry that all up, and just like I said, I am going to be making some bags of pay dirt, some Dirt 30 custom pay dirts. Oh yeah, it's going to be heavy in black sands. I'm going to be taking all these cons, and I'm going to actually go ahead and run my magnet through it all, and I'm going to capture all of the magnetite, hematite, anything magnetic, and it's going to go into the bags. Going to be a challenge. So if you're new at prospecting or new at panning, I don't recommend you trying to get one of these, because it's going to be tough, and I mean tough. I ain't playing around with these ones. It's going to be a 1/2 gram of gold in each bag. I'm making 5 bags, 4 of which will be sold. 1 will be a giveaway. half a gram of gold. And it's not going to be fly poo. There will be some little stuff in there, but there'll be some chunkies too. So it's not going to be, all just fine flowery gold. There might be some little bits in there, some nice little pickers maybe here and there. But there will be a guaranteed half a gram of gold in each bag. And I was thinking probably about $35 a bag, plus shipping, $7.50, so about $42.50, something like that per bag. Guaranteed a half a gram of gold, plus maybe some extras. Never know. There will be some crystalline silver in there, because I know from running my cons the other day, there was some crystalline silver, so you may find some specks of crystalline silver in the bag as well as the gold. If you know how to recover silver with panning, there you go. Otherwise, have fun picking it out. That's what I did. So, all right, everybody. This is going to wrap this up. It's been a couple days in the making, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up, wrap this all up. On the next video, I will be announcing the actual sale of the bags when they're ready. I can show you the bags, show you the dirt, all that fun stuff. This is just telling you that I am going to be making them. I will announce as soon as they are ready, and it will be, I'm probably going to end up doing kind of like a lottery thing, maybe even. I'm going to do a video, and then I'll say, if you want the bag, or if you want to buy one, say I want to buy or something like that, I'll work out all the particulars for that, and then I'll do a random comment generator pick kind of thing, and I'll pick the 4 people who will be available to purchase the bags. And if they don't get back to me, or they'll give them X amount of time to purchase the bag. If they don't, then I will move to the next person in line and draw another name and keep going like that until I get all 4 of the 4 sale bags done. And then after all 4 of those bags are sold, I'll do another video with a random comment generating type setup, and we'll give away a bag of gold pay dirt for free. Just because I'm the dirt nerd, and that's what I do. So, let's go ahead and wrap this up. You all have yourself a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening. Wherever you are, it is Dirt 30. So get out there and go digging that dirt. Go hunt you some gold. Go hit that thrift shop. Look for some treasures for $2. Never know what you're going to find. Just got to get out there and go look for it. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you soon.